Do I have to worry about poke shells? They don't look pleasant. Nope, they're non-hostile. Eat polluted dirt and rot piles. They look unpleasant. But that's about it. Okay. Let's see, there's another geyser near the salt puddle. Backline of neutronium. You mean this, or... or down here? I haven't seen any other geysers yet. Okay, they're protective of their eggs. Well, I don't see any poke shells' eggs yet. Plus, we could always try and start messing around with... we could potentially try and actually start ranching some people. Because that might also be a reasonable idea. Oh, so two geysers actually, upper left, they're buried. Cool. I'll have to find them as I go along. Because I don't see them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not there. Right. I need ladders to go up through this entire thing. And we'll probably just want a regular airlock there. Still don't entirely know how I want to handle this. Probably put walls on it. Dig out the whole thing and figure out how to move the water around, maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, well, hopefully we can get the rest of this done pretty quick. Oh, that reminds me. We're gonna need at least a handful of mesh. Oh, we'll get the mesh in once we've actually got the natural gas handled. Do we see anything interesting down here? Not overwhelmingly. Oh, hey! Correction. Salt. I did need salt. I guess you can find salt deposits, so that's actually kind of convenient. Let's see. Did this room properly convert? Yes, we have a nature reserve. Yeah, what I'll probably do is actually dig this out and just leave this here. Let's see. Looks like it couldn't get to that, but that's okay. Alright. So we need power. We need a natural gas. Converts natural gas into electrical power. Oh, we gotta wait for those to go away. Alright, because yeah, we are running out of consumable ores. Not pretty dang fast. I'll get some more coal, and I know there's some things that I can do to convert more coal, but it's probably best that we rush for other resources first, then try and work on sustainability. Ideally, I'd like to eventually get up to the surface and just do nothing but solar panels, but if I remember right, they're expensive. Let's see. So what? Let's see. Colony summary? Do we have any duplicate skills that I'm working with? We'll do improved carrying for her. We're gonna do that. Okay, so there's the salt that we need. So now we can actually work on the rust deoxidizer. Check refinement. We do have... Oh, she just passed out right there. Asnaps is hungry. Well, we don't... We're not out of food yet, so that's good. Let's see. Get rid of this. We want to look into... What is required if I do metal refinery? Because we're going to need a metal refinery. I was assuming it would output carbon dioxide. Okay, so... requirements: power, liquid... Liquid... It looks like it's mostly heat related. The temperature on that water. Pretty normal. It'll produce a lot of heat. I don't have an easy way of getting rid of heat, unfortunately. Okay, well... mildly small beans. We gotta work on the other thing. Let's see. Surround a room in water? I guess, yeah? I wasn't sure... Okay, you can heat some liquid. And then void it into space. That's fair. Because it doesn't seem like there's any cold pockets around here. It just seems to get warmer. At least this direction. Oh god, yeah. That's pretty toasty. Hello. Barrel vacillator. Does it get colder as you go up? No. It doesn't seem like anything's cold around here. Let's see. Because we have the water cooler. HVAC. I make an ice maker. Okay. But hopefully that won't take too long. Let's see. So we can make pure copper. We'll start with 10. And then we're probably going to want to move it. Or do we want to move it now? Let's see, what is this? Overheat temperature is 167 degrees. If this area is the coolest on the entire map. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get cooler. Unless, of course, yeah, I start just pumping hot water straight into nowhere. Now, this thing's just outputting... Oh, that is almost completely out. So that'll get the coolant in. We're very much out of water, though. Okay, so what do we have blueprint-wise? Pinch of pepper seeds. Could probably use some more dupes at some point, but not immediately. Let me think about this. Because what I could do is just make a reservoir somewhere and just fill it with really hot water. Or you can just build up to freaking space. And yeah, just plonk it up there. What happens if I just put a reservoir on the outside? Unfortunately, I guess it also depends. What are we doing on that research? Still kind of slow. Let's cancel that for a second. We gotta get this done first. And yeah, we gotta move some of our water-related things too. Let's see. If I do plumbing, pitcher pump. I'm gonna just get rid of all that stuff. The heat was a neat idea and it worked there. But yeah, we're about to run out of water here. That's probably a good idea that we get rid of some of this stuff. Let me guess, they're gonna immediately just dunk themselves. No, I mean, they dunked themselves, but it wasn't so bad. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there, and we're gonna need a liquid pump. At the bottom, we want to do power or plumbing pipes. I guess what we should probably do is deconstruct liquid pipes. I don't think I want to deconstruct those. I just want to deconstruct that one. Because if we go back to plumbing, liquid pipe. What we want to do is deconstruct some of that. Yeah, that water's pretty hot. Okay, so we want to do plumbing. Because, yeah, we're going to be running out of power soon and some other stuff. Thank you, Shell. The ice cream truck is going around to... I guess it makes sense. It's kind of dinner time. We've got an ice cream truck that likes to park outside our house, and the song for it is so obnoxious. It's not so bad, but it's just like... It's the same song, and it's not... Yeah, it's the same song every day, and now it's apparently multiple times a day. Let's see, how's Shell's head doing? Fine? I mean, she had a headache like a couple days ago, but that had abated a long time ago. Okay, so we've got chlorine, which means plumbing. Alright, we still need refined metal. I'm gonna leave that there for a second. We might as well dig this out. I'm just gonna output the I'm just gonna output the hot water in here. And at some point we'll just move it. We might also want to just start universally cooling much of my base, because it's going to start getting real hot in here. It already is starting to get real hot in some of these locations. Did we just finish our science? We did. Utilities. Converts water into ice. Cool. And then we'll be out of metal ore. Oh, that's bad. I gotta get cracking on some of these things. Okay, so we want to get... Oh, boy. Because, yeah, there's plenty of metal sitting around here, but getting to some of it is going to be obnoxious. Luckily... Yeah, we're almost out of coal, aren't we? I can't even get a manual generator. Alright. Okay, so we have some of the... We have some iron. Guess I might as well get rid of the, park sign. Deconstruct. Also switch this back so I can deconstruct everything. So we're probably going to want another manual generator for the time being. I'm not happy about needing multiple, but our coal production is pretty much Dunsky. No, it's not. We still have coal. Okay, actually, we should probably use insulated tiles. Because if this is going to be, if this is going to be stupidly hot, then we want to insulate pretty hard. Otherwise, it's just going to cook my entire base. I mean, maybe it's not, but we'll see. Okay, so we need ice. And we need power. Power. Hopefully we'll be able to get enough. It certainly doesn't feel great. I'm gonna make that a bit bigger. I don't know how much water that's going to be outputting, but it would be inconvenient if we filled up on a whole lot of, like, extremely hot water really fast. And then at some point, once we've cracked open up into space, then I'm gonna go out of my way to, Then I'm gonna go out of my way to probably either get rid of this or just put, like, a silly amount of ice machines in here. Really depends on how much ice I can just pump out. Let's see. Isn't it better to leave a gap on either side of the ladder? Yeah, it is. I should have probably thought about that. Honestly, I just kind of keep forgetting. Okay, I'm gonna just put an airflow tile there. Let's see, we should probably take a look at this thing. And do the exact same thing up here. Okay, so we want a manual airlock. You have two manual airlocks directly next to each other, and that'll prevent water from getting through. I am unsure. Okay. Other thing we were working on. Hooking this up. I think that should be hooked up. I'm gonna priority 9 that. Because the sooner we have that set up, the better, because we can just disable that. Oh, you can really tell who has higher skills in athletics. Holy crap. Yeah, we gotta get some, proper spacesuits and some other things. Let's see, so that's good. That's good, we just need ice. Does this even work? Because that's creating 16 kTH DTUs. I guess we'll see. We'll see if they balance each other out. Because, yeah, we're effectively outputting heat elsewhere, which is not great. Now, let's see. Oh, right. Nobody can work on these pipes. Because nobody can reach. Inconvenient. And note to self, I should potentially consider putting Rowan in a much smaller locale. Because, girl, you slow. Okay, so we want to do plumbing, liquid pipe. Right there. I guess we might as well have the liquid pipe run down through there. And we want to get rid of the liquid pipe hiding right back there because it looks ugly, even though the whole thing is ugly. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. I didn't... oh, it's probably when I alt-tabbed. I was wondering why things were running a little bit slower than last time. Oh. Since when is there just copper ore hanging out there? Who did that? Yeah, once I'm done with a lot of the meat on this, it'll get a little easier too. I'll use insulated pipe. That is a good point. Okay, so this is almost done. Take that, switch this back so we can deconstruct whatever again. Okay. Did they high-five each other? That's adorable. Okay, so we wanted to look at research. Is there steam power that I can work with? There is. There's the steam turbine. Frozen steam from the tiles directly below the machine's foundation. Uses it to generate electrical power. We might as well start working on that. Let's see. How's my oxygen situation doing? Pretty dang good. This is not. Why not? I think our issue is... oh, wait, no, there's just not a whole lot of carbon dioxide in there. I guess that's fair. This ice E-fan might not have been a good idea. Because if we look at temperatures, ooh, that's cooking. This area is pretty hot, too. Heating it a long time ago might not have been the wisest idea. The heck did that liquid come from? Oh, did somebody work the machine even though the pipes ain't done? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so let's get those. Water was in the pipe I deconstructed. Okay. So yeah, we might have to move these ice makers to a completely different location. Okay. So my question is, does that offset the temperature of creating the ice? I guess really the trick would be find somewhere completely different with the water getting fed to the ice maker is super hot. Yeah, I gotta work on that. Find a bunch of ice warts and surround your industrial base. That would make sense. Am I totally out of coal? No, apparently I have a buttload of coal. It's just everybody is elsewhere doing other things. Well, I don't have a buttload of coal, but I have some amount. Now, let's keep grabbing pinch of peppers, probably. Because I think everybody else would just be a problem. But yeah, find ice warts. Gotcha. Let's see. Should probably dig this out. They nerfed ice warts. They're very expensive and feed on phosphate now. Well, that sucks. I appreciate that heat management is actually like a really major issue. You need to stop. Because I'm pretty sure the ice maker is not actually worth it. So yeah, we'll have to find something. Ooh, thimble reeds. We'll have to find some solutions to pull this base down. Because it looks like a lot of everything that I have access to is freaking hot. Why is that? Weird. Okay, so how hot is this water? It's kind of hot. Let's see. Yeah, we're hitting our max on oxygen. Let's see. This next order of business. Question. There's automation, but we can't do that yet. Oops. I don't want to do that. Let's see. We want to do stations. Can I make an atmosuit? An exosuit forge requires a lot. But yeah, it might be a good idea to get a checkpoint and a dock. Just use this as the exosuit location. Honestly, let's see. Can I just open these? Because I've got plenty of oxygen. It's saying insufficient oxygen generation, but certainly doesn't look like I'm running low anywhere. A couple of spots out here, maybe. Okay, we'll get one more diffuser. And at some point, we're gonna blow a circuit. That'll suck. I don't want to do that. Let me take a look at the power line. Actually, it seems to only be going up to 250, give or take. That might not be so bad. Oh, somebody made a mess? Oof. That's a bad mess. That's plumbing. Oh, there's some chlorine gas just floating around. Oh no. Dig that out. Well, Az sleeps with the fish. Okay, I'll do an airflow tile. And we need a half mechanized airlock there. Unfortunately, this got really inconvenient. Oh. That's emitting chlorine. We might want to move some of that to storage. Okay, so I'm going to move that right here. Actually, I'm going to cancel that. We want to do... let's see. We're looking for beach stone. Is it bleach stone? Yeah, bleach stone. We're going to want to do that relatively fast. Okay, so we want to do ladders down. Overpressurized area. Well, that's inconvenient. Luckily, it's not going to get into my water supply. Okay. Are we running out? No. Okay, well, this is kind of inconvenient. Not on floor. Well, too much liquid. That's awkward. Oh, is the reason why everybody's making a mess is because somehow my plumbing ain't working. What do you mean pipe blocked? Yeah, so everybody's making a mess because for some reason... The hell do you mean pipe blocked? Oh! It's not getting them confused. My... Bridges are apparently one way in this game. And... I put it on backwards.